This is what can happen sometimes, guys, when you work with too much resin. My counts were perfect, but sometimes working with too much resin, it cures super quickly. So that's about, well, I'll tell you how much it is right now. 16 ounces of resin that I can't do anything with. Que sera, sera. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Fresco. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram, alfresh22. And as always, please go visit my blog. You can find out what kind of art updates I got going on and other things like that. Peace. Thanks for watching. Bam. Alright guys, we got a little sanding project today. I got my sander, I got my boards, I'm ready to go. We're going to sand them, then I'm going to prime them all up later, and we're going to get them ready for our project. Enjoy the video. Boom.
Rounding off the edges of the boards will play a key role in allowing the resin to roll right off the edges, ensuring proper coverage.
Alright guys, I got my boards all nice and sanded. We're going to prime them next, and then we're going to get to the fun part, which is going to be painting up our project. I got my boards all nice and primed. I got my spray paints on standby. We're going to mix up some resin. I'm going to drop the spray paint camo into each jug of resin, and then we're going to drop it all onto the wood. I'm really stoked about this project. Let's make it happen. Colors look pretty so far. Silver, look at that shine. The shine. Oh man, woo! That would have been really nasty. If you guys want to know more about how to mix resin and how to resin your artwork, check out my How to Resin Your Artwork video, the Peppermint Splatty video. Trying a different technique this time, guys. Just gonna roll it on. More like trying to push it around. We'll need a little bit more on this one. Just trying to push it around. I did make one faux pas so far. I forgot to clean my table off from the last pour, so I won't I'm going to try to not recycle so much resin from there today. Alright, so I am doing some rolling, but I'm also pushing the resin around. By the end of today's little experiment, I don't know why I always say experiments, like I'm a scientist or something. Anyhow, by the end of today's little experiment, I'll figure out whether I like to roll it or push it. And I safely calculated about 10 square feet of wood that I have going here. So I've got about 50, the math would be about 40 ounces of resin, but I made about 56 just to make sure that I wasn't going to run out. The interesting part is going to be when we get to the colors. With the painter's pyramids today. Can't really thumbtack these guys. I guess you could, but I didn't try. Some with the pyramids today. Pyramids, don't fail me now. I'm gonna drop a little bit more in here. Gonna try to get the sides going. These with the torch one time. Little ALCL 91. So cool working with spray painted resin. I did 5 ounces of each color. Probably could have done a little bit more. Let's see how the math works out here. That's one down.
Oh.
Alright guys, this looks really good. I'm going to torch this real quick as soon as I do a glove change. And I'm probably going to hit it with some flat enamel, and just I'm going to ghost it on top a little bit, shadow it, and then I'm going to hit it with the stick, do a little stick work, and see if I can get some vein action going here. Alright, we'll see what happens in a few. Alright guys, here's a little tip, Fresco's tip with the painter's pyramid. You can hold your project up with something. The painter's pyramids have holes in them. You can pick them up and move them around. It's really, really helpful, especially in a situation like right now that I've got myself in with these pyramids. Not working too bad today though, so I'm not done with these guys just yet. They're doing a pretty good job today actually. Alright, here we go guys. I've got my flat enamel. I'm going to hit them with a ghost, and then that's pretty much going to be it for today. We're going to let them dry and see what happens. I will try to get you a sneak peek for sure this time. I know I promised it last time, it didn't happen. We're going to make it happen today, alright? Deuces. Welcome back guys, it's your boy Complicated Art Man, aka Alfresco. Alright guys, these wood boards are almost dry. Well, for now, they are definitely in the curing process. I don't want to mess with them too much more. I don't want to ruin a good thing. They look really, really good. These colors are fantastic to work with. Really, really feel good colors. Make me feel really good. So I'm just going to hit them with the torch. And I am going to cover them. I'll get you the sneak peek under the covers, and we'll come back tomorrow and we'll see where we're at. Probably going to hit them with another coat of resin, and then we got to do the stenciling. We got to do the flag stencil. We got to get Betsy Ross in there in all glory. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. It's your boy Fresco. I'm out for now. Hey guys, welcome back to the Complicated Art Man channel. It's your boy Alfresco, and we are here today to talk about how the flag project went today. So the resin pour was awesome. There's a lot of really good things today that happened during the first stage of this flag project, but there was also some bad things that happened. So we're going to talk about the good and the bad. So let's go ahead and get all the bad stuff out of the way so we can get to the good stuff. Initially, I wasn't really in the mood today to get into the whole resin thing because I knew I was going to be mixing resin. I had to primer the boards, spray paint into the resin, into the mixing containers, and mix that all up. But actually, that was the smoothest part of the whole thing. So I wasn't quite feeling it. There was a Tree of Life I've been wanting to paint for a while, and I was kind of going to do that. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll just do the first stage of the resin pour, mix in the camo colors, and in between, while the resin's curing, I can go ahead and start the Tree of Life. Well, that didn't happen. Let me tell you what did happen. So the errors. First thing was I wasn't prepared today. I thought I was, and after I started shooting and I had dropped the resin, my initial resin drop, I realized I was not prepared. I didn't have all my tools ready. I didn't have my torch on standby. I didn't have my flat enamel that I was going to use to do my ghosting, and I didn't have my tweezers on standby either. And the tweezers was the first fail. The hair from the brushes got caught up in the resin, and I'm glad I saw that because I was able to scoop it out, but I tried scooping it out with the lollipop sticks. That didn't work, and eventually I just fiddled around with it enough to where I got them out, but I really needed to have these guys on standby. So that was the first thing. The next thing was my brushes. I didn't even have my brushes ready to go for the chopping. That was like one of the most important parts of this whole process was the chopping. And so I didn't have it. The tweezers, didn't have the brushes, didn't have the enamel, and I didn't have I didn't have the torch on standby. So those were the 4 things that really almost screwed up my project. The resin went smooth without a hitch. I couldn't have been happier, but we gotta be prepared. So even though I've been doing this for a while, I still have to remind myself, gotta be prepared, gotta work efficient, especially with working with resin. I'm not any type of resin master or anything like that. I am pretty good at it, but we have to be better, and there's always room for improvement. So let's get better at that. Painter's pyramids worked out really well today. I was a little hesitant on using them. I guess I could have thumbtacked the back of the wooden boards. I didn't really think about that, but the painter's pyramids worked out well. I could have done a little bit better with the spacing out underneath the boards. I didn't space them out enough, and I had to go back and tweak that out a little bit later on, but it was no big deal. All right, guys, so I promised you a sneak peek. We're gonna go ahead and take care of that here in just a few. When we come back tomorrow, we're gonna tape off the stripes. We're going to get into a little bit more ghosting, probably with some different colors of pink. It's going to be kind of cool. And then we're going to do some stenciling of the stars and the normal 50 stars as well as the Betsy Ross stars. So that's it for now. It's your boy Complicated Art Man coming at you from Fresco's Corner. In the meantime, don't forget to check out my blog on complicatedartman.com and check out my other videos. And please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Tell all your friends. And ring that bell. Cheers. All right, guys, sneak peek time. We're under here. We're in here. So here we go. It's kind of hard to see everything, but I'll try to get you the best shots I can. Resin looks like it's curing really well. You can see those reflections under here. It's kind of tight quarters under here, but I promise you a sneak peek. So here we go. Got some good reflections. Sides look pretty good. So there you go. There's your sneak peek. Not the bestest that I could provide right now, but it is tight quarters under here. And let's see what happens tomorrow. It's your boy Complicated Art Man out.